Good morning, everyone. It's Cara and Lori, and we want to set the stage for you for our work this morning. During the next 20 minutes or so, Danielle Salina, our Atlas coordinator, is going to review some of the updates that have occurred in Atlas over the past few years. This includes a section to connect our teaching to the Berlin's vision of the graduate. She will also share the updated style guide with you that will help you determine if there are any updates that need to be made to your curriculum in Atlas. It should align to the work that you have already accomplished. As you know, it's important that we house all curriculum in Atlas to make sure that all staff have the opportunity to see the expectations for each course. When new teachers come into the district or teach a new grade or course, there should be a thorough plan in Atlas for them to use. Additionally, we publish Atlas to our Berlin website, so it's important that it's updated so that parents and the community members see what we're actually teaching. As you read through our mission, you may remember that different groups of educators in the district work together in this process to create our mission, core values, and beliefs about learning. This should be the basis for our work each and every day.
We all hear our core values being shared throughout the district. This slide defines the purpose, passion, and pride.
Created by your colleagues, these should be reflected in our various curricula.
We aligned our district and school-based outcomes and expectations to create Berlin's vision of the graduate, which includes 6 important dispositions, and now serves as a pre-K through 12 guiding document for our entire district. The vision of the graduate is a promise and commitment to our students, families, and community. It embodies a shared focus for our work with students that is infused into our curriculum, instruction, and assessment practices.
To create a common vocabulary for the vision of the graduate, this slide best describes the various sections. So we have 6 dispositions: communicate, collaborate, learn, think, innovate, and contribute. To expand on what that looks like, each disposition has several dispositional skills. For communicate, there are 4, and you can see that they're listed on the vision of the graduate document as well as the continuum. You then decided what competencies would be expected at each grade level band. Those are written as I can statements. As a reminder, we put together this document as a district. This is still in draft form, and we will need feedback from you about the competencies at some point, so it would be helpful for you to keep track of suggestions as we move forward.
As we enter the 23-24 school year, our focus is on integrating the vision of the graduate into district curriculum documents, including our Atlas curriculum mapping system. Teachers and administrators will also work to identify and develop opportunities for students to demonstrate and get feedback on their learning. Moving forward, we plan to include opportunities to update report cards to align with the vision of graduate language, seek additional feedback, and review and revise our work. The goals for this morning's session are to become familiar with the updates to Atlas by viewing the video that was created by our Atlas coordinator, Danielle Salina. Then review the vision of the graduate and continue documents. Finally, work within your grade level or course Atlas maps to identify the vision of the graduate dispositional skills that best align with units of instruction. A quick note for our elementary teachers: we recommend, after watching the video, that you reach out to your grade level or department colleagues in the other buildings to determine which maps each of you will work on to update this morning. And now we will turn it over to Danielle. Thank you.
Welcome to the Atlas training. Through this video, you will learn how to navigate Atlas's new updates, which are sure to enhance your user interaction. In addition, you will also learn how to access our District Atlas resources, including our new style guide. Let's get started. In order to access Atlas, go to www.berlinschools.org, scroll down to the bottom where you see our students, parents, and staff links. Underneath Staff, select Atlas. Once you do that, a new window will open. Enter your email address if it does not automatically load, and then click the Next button. Type in your password and click the Sign In button. Notice the Forgot Password link. This is how you would reset your password if needed. Once you have accessed your Atlas page, you'll be defaulted to the home page, My Atlas, and you will now see your customized dashboard. You should see your name up across the top. One of the new features is under your name, you will see the curriculum that you are currently teaching for that day. So on Monday, October 9th, these are the different units and lessons that I am teaching. If you click on top of them, you will then see the weekly duration along with a link to the course. If you click on top of that, it will bring you to the unit calendar by year, and you can dig deeper into the course by clicking on any one of those units. Let's go back to the dashboard. Underneath today's curriculum, you have your My Courses area. You can create shortcuts to a total of 5 courses. Right now, I have a shortcut for 2 courses. If I click on any of these courses, I will automatically be brought to those courses. In a moment, I will teach you how to add as well as remove more courses. Back up across the top, we now have a message board. So Berlin Public Schools can now post any sort of videos or guides or tutorials that we'd like you to review in this area. Below that, we have quick links. You can add or delete any of these buttons. To make modifications to your dashboard page, in the upper right-hand corner, there is a customization link. If you click on that customization link, you will then see how you can make these changes. Under today's curriculum and My Courses, I currently have 2 courses that I have shortcutted. I have an option. Down below, I can show all of my courses as well as other courses, and I can add those to my shortcuts. Under My Courses, if you click that down arrow, you will see all of the different courses that you have created. To add one, you simply click on top of it, and now it appears underneath today's curriculum and My Courses. To remove it, you simply click the X. Under Other Courses, you have the option to add courses which you did not create. You simply hit that down arrow and you begin to type in the title of the course that you are looking for. Once you find it, you simply click on it, and now that will also be shortcutted to your desktop. You might not necessarily have the ability to edit that course, but you can view it. To the right-hand side, we have all of our different quick links, and you can simply turn them on and off. When finished, you simply click Done. You will notice that your changes are immediate, and you can now see them underneath My Courses as well as underneath today's curriculum. Next, let's move on to All Curriculum. Let's move on to Curriculum. Across the top menu, if you select All Curriculum, All Courses, you'll be returned with all the K-12 courses across our district. Notice that each course has 2 versions. One is a working version, and one is our public or published version. The working version can be edited. Notice that it has curriculum developers who have the ability to edit this work. The second version is our P version, our public or published version. This is the version that families can access. This version cannot be changed by any staff. If you have made changes to your working curriculum and you would like for those changes to be reflected online in our published or public curriculum, simply send me an email at dsalina@berlinschools.org and I will publish that curriculum for you. Notice on the left-hand side, we have a lot of different filtering options. Course names, usernames, grade, subject, school, school type, map, as well as by current year. Let's say I wanted to filter according to grades. I would simply select grade and everything is filtered. Let's take a look at ELA grade 3. When I click on top of that, I'm brought into their unit calendar by the year. If I click on any of the units, I now can see the unit plans. We have our standards to the left-hand side, but a new feature is now the Berlin Vision of the Graduate. You select these standards just like you select any other standards. You simply click on the Choose Standards button. As the page refreshes, you can come on down and select the strand. It will then populate and you simply click in any of the boxes and click Save. Your standards then will load below. If you want to remove those benchmarks, you simply hover over it, and once you see the red square, click on top of that, and it will remove that benchmark. One final upgrade I'd like to share with you is the Reports feature. Across the top menu, when you click on Reports, select Standards Analysis. This feature will allow you to show you how many different standards you hit in certain courses. So for example, I can filter by subject and select Vision of the Graduate. Then I can come down and I could filter by course. So I can come over here by subject and I can see business courses. Once I hit submit, the results will give me the ability to explore the targeted standards that were included in business courses. I simply click on those targeted standards. It will render all of the courses, and then anything blue is a link, so I can click on top of those courses and see exactly how those Berlin Vision of the Graduate standards were included. Back to the MyAtlas dashboard. In the beginning of this video, I mentioned that we have our message board, and this is where we can share out different Atlas resources. The first Atlas resource is a document that contains all the updates that I've already gone over with you. If you wanted to see those updates in a different format, you can click on that link, and here is a PDF file. This includes all of the updates that I've reviewed in this video. Returning to the dashboard, the second piece of documentation that we are asking that you spend some time with your team with today on is the Atlas 2023 Style Guide. This is a new piece of documentation. It's Berlin Public Schools Pre-K-12 2023 Atlas Style Guide, and in it, you'll see some changes. The first is a unit calendar change, and we are asking that every course have some sort of curriculum at a glance included in their course. Information follows, as does a tutorial. Our units are broken into 3 stages. The first stage is desired results. In this, we're asking people to make sure that under performance indicators, only 2 to 3 standards are identified. Likewise, since we've added the Berlin Vision of the Graduate standards, we'd like for you to go back in and identify 2 to 3 of these standards for each of your units. Then we have our big ideas, our essential understandings, content, skills, and color coding. For stage 2 of our lesson, we have our assessment evidence. And again, this is where you should be adding some evidence for your assessments. A tutorial follows here. And finally, in stage 3, we have our assured learning experiences. We have key vocabulary, teaching tips, teaching resources, and reflection, notes, and feedback. This concludes today's Atlas training. We hope this video has shown you how to successfully navigate Atlas's new updates, as well as how to access our District Atlas resources, including our new style guide. Please read through the style guide prior to beginning any Atlas work. Once you and your team have a complete understanding regarding the guide expectations, please use your time together to update your Atlas curriculum. Per Lori and Kara's directions, elementary staff should reach out to their colleagues in different schools to determine which courses each school would like to begin working on. If you have any questions, please contact Danielle Salina, dsalina@berlinschools.org. Have a great day.